Hello, how are you today? Wearing my patriotic shirt because today is election day here in the United States. I went to the VFW to vote because I didn't figure the lines would be real long because it's not on a main road and it's not around a lot of businesses, and I was right. I wasn't there very long at all. I got there about 9:20, 9:30, and I was done by, I don't know, 9:45, 9:50, so it was quick, in and out. At the end of this video, I am going to attach a craft room walkthrough because that's what I've been doing over the last few weeks. I had to add a new desk for the job I started in December, so I had to move a whole bunch of stuff around. So I did a separate video walkthrough just to get that out of the way. But let's talk about cross stitch. I have been stitching. I have been working on my How to Train Your Dragon piece for the Year of the Dragon. It is definitely not going to be done by the end of the Year of the Dragon because this is only about a quarter of the pattern right here. This is about half. So if you haven't seen these, this is just a silhouette with a cutout silhouette. So like the main character and then the secondary character. So this is Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, and then this is Hiccup. So here's Hiccup's head, and then this is his shield, and this will not be filled in. This is all one solid color, and then this is just blank. So the tail goes up and around here, but I didn't have enough space. This is the bottom. So I just had to fill all this in, which this is great for now that I've done the outline when I'm watching videos or when I want to go to the living room. I just need a couple of pieces of floss and I can just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Once I'm finished here, I'm going to move it over and finish the tail so that like this whole quarter will be done, and then I can go up or I can go over. And like I said, not going to be finished by the end of the Year of the Dragon, but it will get done eventually, as everything does. The other thing I did, and I actually had to start this video over because I realized, that this pattern was right behind me and you can see the whole pattern. So this is the Witchy Stitchers Cryptids Stitch Along. I think it started in 2020, maybe. I don't know. But I still have to finish all the boxes. I decided I was going to do all the boxes first, and then decide how I wanted to do the names, if I wanted to do them in black, whatever, you know, if I wanted to change colors, whatever. So I'm doing all the boxes. I have most of the frame finished. I just have a little bit at the very bottom, I think on this side, no, on this side over here. I have a frame at the bottom to finish. But I took Jack Skellington off of there because I was just tired of working on him. It's so boring doing that huge block of color that I was just tired of working on him for a while, so I packed him up and put him away. He'll come back out eventually like everything does, but I would at least like to get all of the boxes done on that before I put it away again. So, another thing I've been doing is, if you follow me on Instagram, I did some diamond painting. I got this little mini diamond painting from Fallon Gems, and I just did the bottom. I did this one single color. And this is a square diamond, and they're not overly shiny, not like an Aurora Borealis, but look how well they line up. They look very nice, very straight. So I did that for a little bit, and I've also been doing some dot to dots. I got this dot to dot book and this color by number book at Daiso. I may have shown these before, but I don't think so. I think I just got these. I think I got these when I went to Daiso to get the second set of organization cubes that you'll see in the tour video. But I use Google Translate to translate a lot of this, and it's like adult brain games. So, both of these. This one, I've done 26 of them. I just do a couple a day. Sometimes 3 or 4. Like this one is like an old-timey Victrola. You can hardly see the line on there because I have been using this infinity pencil. I don't really like these that much because they're very light. I like a good dark pencil, but supposedly this pencil never runs out, never has to be sharpened, blah, blah, blah. It is starting to get flat on the end though, so I'm not real sure how that whole doesn't ever run out thing works, but I have 2 of them. And I bought them because I saw them on TikTok or Instagram or something, YouTube, I don't know. But a teapot. So it does have a spot down here where you can put the date, and up here, I think up here is supposed to be where the date goes. I think down here you're supposed to put your name. I Google translated it all, but I don't remember what it all was. I do think maybe I'll go back to color some of these. Like this is a parrot. He's pretty cute. But I love dots to dots. I have several Doctor Who dot to dot books, and I think a cat one, and maybe like a cityscape one. So I just don't do them very much. Now this one is color by number, and these are single-sided, so this is the back. Each page, like the lines are very dark, which is good for when you're trying to find the colors, but also I think it'll make it look very blocky. Like I've seen a lot of them where the lines are almost non-existent, so when you're done coloring you can't see them. But each page has its own color scheme. Like that one has a lot of colors. Like this one has 18 colors. But like this one only has 9. And at the very back, there's a couple of pages that show you what the pictures look like. I haven't looked at them because I'm not that interested in that. I want to do them as you go. I don't know what this QR code on the back takes you to. I didn't scan it. But like I said, I Google translated a lot of this stuff just to see what it said because it is in Japanese. Those came from Daiso. Something else I got from Temu because I saw, I think Erin Smith was doing a book journal, and she had stickers that were little bookshelves and bookshops. So this is a PET tape. It's like a washi tape, but it's plastic. This is the one I cut out because I wanted to figure out how to put it on the back of my phone, and I couldn't because I didn't want to stick it on the phone. I wanted to stick it on the cover, but you wouldn't have been able to see it. This was the beginning of the roll here, and these are not individual stickers. You have to cut them out, but there's these little guys, and there's all sorts of things on the roll that you could cut off. Let's see, right here by the tape there's a little, like a book kitty. It just all sorts of sweet little things, all book related. These don't have much on them, but I've seen most of the PET tapes, the plastic sticker tapes, don't have a lot on them. And I ordered those from Temu, and because I didn't, even though you get free shipping, I didn't want to ship one item. So I bought a bunch of clearance stuff, clearance tapes. So this one is mushrooms and just kind of vintagey looking thing. I have not taken the tape off of most of these, so I haven't unrolled them. This one is also mushroomed. These are black and white, and it has this holographic on it. But also, these have a texture. Like when you move your finger across it, you can feel the texture. These other ones, these are just smooth. You could kind of feel a difference between just the plastic and the printing, but there's no ridge. These have like a texture. Like you can feel the difference. And I like the holographic part of it. see. Oh, here we go. And this one, I would just call this one Edgar Allan Poe. Like, I don't really know. It's like gothic, vintage. I'm not real sure because, like I said, I haven't taped the tape off and I haven't stretched them out, so I don't know what all's actually on them. This one, these are individual stickers, and they're like, they feel almost like paper, but they're on the PET backing. This one has quite a bit more than the others, but these have this like ruffled edge, like an old school postage stamp, like the perforations. Look at this cat. I love him. As soon as I pulled this out of the box, I was like, holy moly, I hope there's more of him on here. I love him. This steampunk cat. Here's a raven. There's another Edgar Allan Poe. And there's butterflies. And I just like, look at these pretty little birds. I just like that they look like postage stamps, and also that they're individual stickers. And they're not big. I mean, here's my finger. The whole roll is as big as my finger. So the stickers are not huge. The last one I got is all kitty cats. And these are also not individual stickers, but they seem like it'd be pretty easy to cut them apart into the little vignettes. I got some actual washi. So I got these 3. They were all individuals, but they were on clearance. So 2 cats and then a mushroom. And then I got this box of Halloween. I got these before Halloween, but I haven't used any of them. This one down here is little spiders, and then pumpkins, 2 ghosts. This one's like crosses, which is kind of weird, I guess. I mean, I guess it's Halloween. And this one's just all the Halloween things. So that's what I've been doing, what I've been buying. I really need to quit buying things. My husband also decided that he wanted to start making pickles. I don't know why he decided this, but we bought the pot to do the jars, and I bought this book off of Amazon. It's a very simplistic book. But neither one of us really know that much about canning. Like, I've done refrigerator pickles, and I actually did pickled onions first, and you don't need the water bath for that. A lot of people also do pressure canning, which we found out you do water bath canning if it's high acid. Like anything pickled, you could do water bath because it's not pressure. Then it's heat. But if you do pressure, that's anything that's non-acidic. So soups, meat, any vegetables that aren't acidic, like tomatoes, you could water bath, tomato sauce, stuff like that. But anything non-acidic, you have to pressure can. We did not buy a pressure canner. I do know that for smaller jars or smaller quantities of jars, I can use my Instapot. So maybe the first time we only make 3 or 4 jars of something, we can just use the Instapot. But I got this. It's got a lot of recipes in it. It has, it doesn't tell me how many, but it has like jams and jellies, fruit butters, whole fruits, syrups, compotes, pickles, then a bunch of different vegetables that you can, fermenting, tomato canning, tomato sauces, salsas, ketchup, regular sauces, and then chutneys. And it's got really nice pictures. So we made 4 jars of refrigerator pickles, and then my 3 jars of pickled onions. Doesn't that look yummy? It is fall, so a lot of stuff is not in season right now, so it's gonna be hard to find a lot of stuff that they have in here. Plus, there's a lot of vegetables I don't like. But we'll see how that goes. And if you have any questions, comments, put them down below so I'll quit rambling. Please like, subscribe, share, all the things. I'm trying to grow both of my channels. My Lego cat, I have 2 bags left. So video 13 through 18 will be going up over the next week. And then I still need to do bag 19 and 20. And then I'm going to put all 20 videos, including the, or 21 videos, because including the unboxing, into one long video. So if anybody just wants to watch the whole thing, it'll all be together. So please stay and watch the craft room tour that I'm going to attach at the end. And if you have any questions, like I said, please put them down below, comments. If you have a channel, let me know. I'll come watch it and subscribe if you wouldn't mind subscribing to me. Thank you and have a great day. So when you walk in, the closet is here. Straight ahead is my 3-tier craft cart, and it now has all of my coloring supplies. So all my markers, all my pencils. These 3-section tiered things are from Walmart. These are from Amazon. And then these boxes that are actually a drawer are from Daiso. And this I think is from like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. It's supposed to be for pictures. And then this I actually got at HEB. So I would have another thing to put markers that need to lay down. This also came from Daiso. It's a drawer. And then these chameleon markers don't fit in anything, and I only have one set, so I just threw them down there. I actually don't like those, so I don't use them. This is all my mini markers and mini pens, mini pencils. My cover binders and needle minders are still there. The closet now is still awful, but it has my cross stitch thread and diamond painting stuff. The 2 file cabinets that used to be in the corner are now in here. And on this side is now my books. And then up there, that's just keepsake stuff and memento stuff that I wasn't going to take out. So I just stuck it up there out of the way. And then just random things on the floor. So my desk is still here. It has less stuff on it now. I still need to clean this out. The printer is now there. That used to be the black and white printer. Now it's the color printer. That stack on top, those are photos. I have a huge tote full of photos from like multiple generations, and I'm trying to get them scanned so that the whole family can have access to them. I hung some more things up. That's my new desk. It is it's a standing desk, so it can go down. So there, it's at 35. And this is programmed, so number 1 is sitting. And I may have to tweak it a little bit. And then number 2 is standing. Right now I have this up there, but this is not going to stay. I just have this paper towel under here because I didn't want to mark up the surface. I don't know why I didn't put one under here, but here's my lamp. But my camera's there for right now. Stuff I'm going to use for filming in a minute. My diamond paintings I haven't started are now down there. That hot sauce bag is actually finished wood burning projects. This is cross stitch frames. My coloring books are still on this little shelf. Changed that out, I'll talk about that later. This is new. This has all of my wood burning stuff and my Green Witch stuff. This cart is new. The bottom two shelves are journals and notebooks and stuff like that. The top one is diamond painting. I haven't changed the calendar yet. This is the tote of photos that I'm scanning. All the black and white and sepia photos are going to go in here. There's my little file cabinet that used to be next to my desk that had the color printer on it. It now has the black and white laser printer because it just spits paper out of the top. There's nothing special about it, so it doesn't need to be open. My cutter is now on this desk over here. There's more photos that I need to take care of. Here's part of my Lego. There, I only have 2 bags left. There's still stuff on the back of the door. That's my photo tent. Sewing machine, sewing supplies, Garfield collectibles. And then this big shelf back here is also new. And this has all of my other craft supplies, shipping supplies, stuff like that. And then along the top is magazines, printables, just all sorts of stuff that's small paper goods, cross-stitch patterns, stuff like that. This is just a hodgepodge of boxes. This one now has my finished cross-stitch in it. That is a fountain pen set. That's all my drawing pencils. I think this one's coloring pages and this one is stencils. I got that poster hung up. My husband bought this for me in 2018 and there's a horrible glare, so you can't see her. But I finally got her in a frame and got her hung up. My sisters gave me that one a long time ago as well. It was very creased, so it looks pretty good. And then they also gave me this one, I think. So now all that stuff is hung up. But that is a tour of my new setup. Thanks, and back to the regular video.